Today, I am going to be ranking every single aura in Soul's RNG. This is going to take a long time, and I edit all of my own videos, so oh my gosh, I am gonna have a field trip today. Starting off with common, this one can just go into C. I usually just use this one when I'm recording, and there's literally no other use out of it. And I think uncommon, good, natural, rare, and divinous can all go down into D, because I never use these auras personally, and they're not cool whatsoever. But crystallized has a really cool sparkly effect to it, so I will put it up with common as well. Now rage, which is it's not great. I'll put it into D as well. Topaz has a really cool shiny effect around it, so I'll put it into C. And Ruby, there's nothing really special to that. That's another one going into D. Forbidden just got an awesome rework, so I think I'm gonna put this up into the A tier actually, because I've been using this a lot. Emerald is nothing too special, but it's also not bad, so I'll put it into the mid class again. Then we've got Gilded, and this one has a lot of cool effects to it. It's really nice for an aura that's only like 1 in 500. I'll keep it in C though. Ink is a pretty boring aura, I'll put it down in D. Jackpot I really don't like. It literally just has the common glow around you with some random coin spinning above your head. I'm gonna put it in E. Sapphire can go into C, and Aquamarine can go into D. I don't like it. Wind has a pretty decent effect. I'm gonna put it into C again. Now we've got Diaboli, which is a really cool aura for just being 1 in 1,000. I'm gonna put this up into B tier, the first one that goes up there. And Precious is one of the most boring auras. I'm gonna put it into D. Glock is going straight up into A. I've had some really funny moments with that aura. Magnetic is pretty cool. I'll put it into C. And Glacier, there's just glow around you. That's going into E, dude. That's boring for above 1 in 1,000. Sidereum can have a C, Bleeding can have a C, and Solar actually looks really nice. That's gonna go into a B, as well as Luna. Both of those auras are very cool. I've never really used Starlight myself, except for making the Exoflex device. I don't know, I'm gonna put it into a C. Flushed is an easy A, come on, that's just hilarious. Hazard is another decent one, but I don't want to put it too high, so I'll put it into C again. Quartz is a really nice looking aura for its rarity. I'm gonna put that into B. And Undead is one of the most mid-tier auras in the game. I'll put that down into, let's go C. Corrosive is lame for how high up it is. I'm gonna put that into E. Rage Heated has a pretty cool effect. I'll put that into C. Ink Leak is gonna go way higher than Ink. I really like this aura. This is going into B. Now we've got Powered, where there's nothing special to it. I'll put it down in the D tier, and Aquatic will go into the C tier, because I like Aquatic Flame a lot more than Aquatic. Flushed Lobotomy will go up into the A tier with Flushed. They are both incredible auras. I am not biased here whatsoever. Hazard Raise is way cooler than Hazard. I'm gonna put that into the B tier. Nautilus is extremely boring. That's going to E. So will Permafrost and Stormore as well. Exotic is really cool. The only issue is I get this way too often, so it's not special to me anymore. But if we're basing it on how it looks, I'm gonna put it up into a B. Diabolic Void is mid. I'll put it into C. And Undead Devil is actually decent. I actually really like how it looks. Easy B tier for that one. The Comet Aura is really boring. I'm gonna put that down into D. I think Jade looks really neat. I'll put that up into B. And I'll also put Bounded up into B as well. Celestial's okay. There's not really much going on with it, so I'll put it into the mid tier again. Kyathawite is really cool for its rarity, actually. I don't know where to put this one, because I actually really like it. We'll put it with A. Arcane's boring. I'm putting it into D. I don't care what you say. Undefined is another D tier, and Astral will go up into the B tier. I really like how the black hole doesn't actually follow your character, and it's its own like entity sort of thing. Gravitational is worse than Kyathawite, but it's rarer for some reason, so I'm gonna put this down in an E. Unbound was the first aura that I got that was above 1 in a million, and it's actually pretty cool. Although I still don't think it looks better than Kyathawite, so I'm gonna put that in a B. Virtual just got an awesome rework, so that can go into A, and so can Aquatic Flame, because it looks so much better than Aquatic. Poseidon and Zeus can both get a B. Solar Solstice is a really cool mutation of Solar. I'm gonna put that up into an A just because the shield looks awesome. Galaxy looks decent, but I think it needs a rework, so I'll put it down into C. And once again, Lunar Full Moon just got a rework. It looks amazing. I'm putting it up into A. Twilight can go into a B because I still like its mutation iridescent memory more than I do like a Twilight aura. They did a really good job with Hades. I think it's just too still for me. There's just no movement to it, so I'm gonna put it into a B. I don't know why Celestial Divine is not like a 1 in 90 million or something. It is so easy to get, but I'm gonna put it into an A. This one is incredible. There's nothing in S yet, but we're getting there. Hypervolt is sick and probably won't ever need a rework. I'm gonna put that up into A. And Starscourge is an instant F. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Sailor, on the other hand, is a B tier. I really like the design of the boat and the animation on your character as well. Now moving to Glitch, I don't know why they reworked this aura in Era 8. It already looked good. They didn't need to rework it. But still, I'm gonna put it up into A because I really like it. Now Arcane Legacy, which is just Arcane with some symbol on the back of you. At least it's better than Arcane, but I'm still gonna put it in a C. Storm or Hurricane is a pretty cool aura. I really like how it was executed, so I'll put it next to Sailor in B. Now Chromatic. I still find it funny that I got Chromatic Genesis before getting Chromatic.
No way! No way!
Easy A tier for this aura. It is fabulous. Arcane Dark can go into C with Arcane Legacy. Ethereal isn't the greatest, but I really like how it progresses based on how far you are into the song, so I will give it points for that, and I'll put it into a B. Exotic Apex was one of my first super rare auras, and I really like the effects of this one. Easy A again. Matrix also got a beautiful rework, so I'll put that into A as well. Now Twilight's Iridescent Memory. This is the first one that I want to put in S, but do I? It is such an incredibly well executed aura, and I love it. Oh, no way! Let's do it. We're putting it into S. Let's go. First S aura, baby. Sailor Flying Dutchman is really cool. That's gonna go one tier above the Sailor. I don't think it quite deserves S, but it's very, very close. Now Chromatic Genesis, which I will also put up into the S tier, only because they just added a really cool effect to it. They added an attack to it, which you can kill people with. So that's why it's going in S instead of A, but it's really close being a tier below. I don't think Star Scourge Radiant is better than Chromatic Genesis, and it also doesn't have an attack to it, so I'll put it to A. I think Overture is too hard to get for how it looks, but the effects are really cool, so I put that into A as well. Symphony is going into an instant S, another aura that they added in Era 8 that just looks fantastic. They nailed it. I'm gonna put Impeached Oppression and Archangel all into the S tier. I think you guys know why I'm putting these into the S tier. They are some of the greatest auras to ever exist in this game. On the other hand, Overture History is literally just a clone of Overture, but rarer, and it looks worse as well. I don't know why they made it so rare. This will probably make a lot of people mad. I'm putting it down into D tier. I don't like it whatsoever, and I would choose Overture any day. Bloodlust is another awesome aura, but it still doesn't have an attack to it. Why? I'm gonna put it up into A again, but my opinion will probably change on this one in the future. Abyssal Hunter is an easy S. It just looks freaking awesome, and it gives you a speed buff now. What is there not to love? Gargantua will also be meeting Abyssal Hunter in the S tier. Sovereign is one of the greatest auras to ever be added to this game. That is going to the front of the S tier. Come on, let me put it in the front. Why can't I put it in the front? There we go. Now Memory. Ooh, this one is going to be a bit controversial. The only way you can get this aura is 1 in 100 from an Oblivion potion, which is already hard to get. And this aura just flopped, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta put it down in an, I'm gonna say E. It's just, it could have been so much better than what it is. I don't know why I put Oblivion in this tier list because nobody's seen it yet, but I'm gonna put it, I don't know. Let's just put it at an S, hoping it's gonna be good. I don't know. Now we're moving on to the exclusive auras, starting off with Lightning. Lightning, I'm pretty sure you could get this aura in Era 1, but they had to remove it due to some visual issues with it, but I really like how it looks. I'm gonna put it into a B. Divinous Love is probably the most known limited aura, but there's nothing special about it, so I'll put it into a C. Flushed Heart Eye is of course going into the A tier with Flushed and Flushed Lobotomy. Celestial Cupid I never ended up getting, but it looks really nice. I'm gonna put it into an A. Same with Blossom, that's also going into an A as well. Defined is a pretty decent aura as well. I see a lot of people wearing this one, but personally I do not have it because I missed the entire event. I'll put it into a B tier. Chromatic with a K instead of a C was one of the April Fool's auras. What's pretty funny about it is how bad the animation is. It is terrible. I'm gonna put it into a B tier. I'm Peach is gonna go up into the S tier, and here's why. Again, they recently added an attack to it, and instead of summoning a sword like the Impeached aura, it summons a freaking peach. You can't tell me that doesn't deserve S. Now moving on to the Soul aura, which is pretty cool for a dev aura, but I don't actually know where to put this one. I think we'll go with A. Layers looks incredible. I don't know why they didn't add this aura to the game. I'm also gonna put that up in A. Abomination is kinda like the Oppression aura, but purple. It is also really, really cool. I like it. I'm gonna put that into A as well. Now we've got Cruel, which is one of the creepiest auras in the game, but it's nothing too special, so I'll put it down into a B. Stardust is also pretty lame, so I'll put it down into a C. Chromatic Exotic, dude. I wish this was still in the game. It is such a cool aura. That's going up into S, man. The effects are amazing. Red Full Moon has a pretty cool summoning effect, and it actually looks really awesome as well. That'll go into A. Road Trip, okay. For the memes, I will put it into the S tier up here, dude. Come on, that's sick. And for the last aura, we have Therma, which is pretty decent, but it's also not the greatest. I'm gonna put it into the B tier. And there we go, guys. I had to zoom out because of how big the tier list was getting, but that is my entire aura tier list right there. If there is something that you don't agree with on this tier list, fight me. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure to leave a like.